The debate is on at Onalaska City Hall over whether to add a prayer to the beginning of the Common Council meetings. It was brought up last month, and Mayor Joe Chilson says he's open to having a discussion about it. News 8's Carrie Vick joins us with the details.
Well, Mark, it all started when Alderman Jack Pogriva stood up at Common Council last month during the citizen input time and offered up a prayer. He also suggested the council consider adding it to the beginning of each meeting. It leaves council members with the challenging task of deciding how to move forward without offending anyone or facing a legal battle. Adding a prayer to the beginning of Common Council meetings is an idea Onalaska Mayor Joe Chilson is willing to talk about.
Well, I think that anytime we talk, that we're being open about it, open to the citizenry, and we're being open with one another. And that's a positive thing.
Chilson says his main concern is protecting the taxpayers from any unnecessary legal fees that could come from praying.
There's lots of different ways to do this, to accomplish it, so we're not in violation of any laws, and that's my greatest concern. I don't want to be in violation of any laws.
You know, the thing that we need to be concerned about is the legality part of it.
Alderman Dan Ferries also says it's important to be considerate of everyone's beliefs.
You don't want to offend anybody. You don't want to force feed your beliefs onto anybody. But I think as a whole, and this is just my beliefs, that Onalaska is a pretty faith-based community with the amount of churches and the sizes of the churches.
While praying is new for the Onalaska Common Council, it's old practice in the city of La Crosse.
Well, a letter goes out to the members of the clergy, the registered clergy, and I believe other organizations too that choose to provide some thoughts to set the tone for the council meeting.
And while it works in La Crosse, City Council President Audrey Cotter says Onalaska's success relies on how they move forward with the idea.
Well, hopefully, I mean, they realize what could come down the road for them, because depending on how they choose to deal with it, we want to be fair to people. This is a community representative of many different religions, backgrounds, and no faiths. And the important thing is that we run the city in a way that people are heard.
Now, I spoke with Onalaska Alderman Jack Pogriva on the phone today. Now, he was the one to introduce the idea at Common Council. He says he's open to making time for any organized religion to say a prayer at the beginning of the meetings.
All right, thank you very much, Carrie. Mayor Chilson says the idea will be put on the Administrative and Judiciary Committee's agenda for next month's meeting.